Let's try that again. Hey everybody, it's me, Sean. Welcome to some Factorio. Got that stream going. Just typed in little alert to everybody out there. Looks like Axel's already here. Axel says he can't wait. Well, neither can I. I've been pretty excited to get this going here. There we go. So here is our base. What were we doing last time we were here? Well, what we were trying to do was to get green science going. And in order to get green science going, we needed these. What do we need for green science? We need inserters and transport belts. Well, we already have our transport belts, so I don't need to worry about that. We do need to get inserters going. Inserters require electronic circuits, gear wheels, and iron plates. So we've got each of the components that we need. So what we need now are the blue manufacturing. Yeah, okay. So we need assembly machine. I'm writing these things down so I don't forget. Assembly machine 2. Okay, that is what we need. Silent Shy has been sitting here for the past 3 hours. Well, I hope that's not actually true. That's why I set my schedule. So you don't have to sit there for the last 3 hours. Or I hope if you were sitting here for the last 3 hours, you were doing something else. Like, I've been sitting here for the last 3 hours too, but that's because I recorded our RimWorld episode for tomorrow and Terroir for tomorrow, and I played a little bit of my offline RimWorld game, which is not really going that well. The game is a lot harder with Alpha 17. RimWorld, that is. Factorio's the same. Nothing's really changed here. You know, one thing I do think that we need to do here, though, is kind of want to push all this stuff over this way. So we probably ought to start clearing up some space to move these guys out of here, because we're gonna need more room. Basically, we're gonna need more room for iron production here before too long, and so I kind of want to be prepared for that. A lot of tree chopping that is going to be necessary to make this room, though. It's not like RimWorld where I can just tell somebody to come out and chop trees and then we can burn them up in a generator. Although we kind of can burn these up in a generator. Not that we need to, because we have plenty of coal. Alright, this should be a reasonable amount of space to use to set up our new gear wheel production area. I say that like I'm actually done chopping down trees, but let's get the last of them out of here. There we go. That looks pretty good. Where do we have our road going through? Our road is going through there, which is not a very good spot considering how we have our iron set up. Might actually end up moving our iron a little bit too. But if we plan to have the road go through here... Nope, it's not even lined up on the line or anything, huh? So, I probably am going to want to move this one too. So let's see, where... We've got yellow belts and 2 times iron wheels. Okay. And I probably am not going to have enough room to put all this stuff in my storage, but I shall try. And I probably also need more electric, medium electric poles too. Axel says he and his friend were playing together, and now Axel's here, and his friend is mad. Silent Shy asks if I still like forests. Well, I like chopping down forests. It's very peaceful and soothing. It's kind of lame, but I really do like chopping them down. And Axel says peaceful. Not really sure. Sure what you're asking there, Axel. Like, this isn't a peaceful game. There are biters. I don't know where they are. I don't think we've found any yet. But, you know, we're going to have to fight them off eventually. I do have a few turrets, so when they do start coming our way, we'll be prepared. Whoops. There we go, and one more. And then this one. And down here. Oh, research time. Okay, so we are trying to get assembly machine 2. And that is under, where is assembly machine 2? No. Can you search? Oh, there it is. Well, that's easy. 40 red things. Simple. Took me so long. I like that search function. I don't know that I'd ever used that before. I'm not going to have... Oh, okay. I guess I do have enough room to hold the gear wheels. There weren't that many in the chest. Now there's a lot in that chest, but I can still hold them all. That's pretty lucky. Alright. Whoops. Did not mean to pull that belt up. There we go. How long do you guys think it's going to take before I hit the T key when I mean to hit the R key? I'm going to say probably less than 5 minutes would be my guess. Now that could be a self-fulfilling prophecy, so I'm not gonna put any money on it, but knowing me, it won't take very long. Alright, I'm gonna shift this down one because of the way those power poles are. And then this will be the input for our actually I could have shifted it over too, but this will work. Alright, and our outgoing, excuse me, outgoing cogs are going to come this way. So probably like this. And I guess up through here. And we're going to need to have some going down. I don't know why I don't have the, no, why are you in there? Stupid thing. There we go. And then you guys should be right there. Click, click. Okay. So we'll put one of those there. And then we are going to put the assembly machines. I set up this area for them, so I should use it. Is that 3 spaces? 1, 2, 3. There you go. And we'll put those output, output, input, input. I have a fast, I sure do. Output, belt. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to split these. Well, I did hit the wrong key, but it wasn't the T key, so, you know, technicality, no down boo over. Alright, gear wheel, gear wheel, mark that off. Now, yellow belts, yellow belts use gear wheels, right? Or do they? They do. Told you so. So I will do yellow belts right here. Actually, I'm gonna put them more down in this area. Let's switch these power poles out. And I will do, yeah, this should be fine. So you are going to be yellow belts, and we're going to have gears going in, and we will have plates going in, and that means I need to split here. Axel says, I think this is an enjoyable game to watch me play. Well, thank you. I love it. I'm glad you guys like watching me play it. Hopefully, I feel like, I mean, I had a lot of fun last week, don't get me wrong, but I feel like we didn't really get very far last week. So I'm going to try to see how far we can get this time. Hervé Glendu says, "Great game. Thank you, Hervé. Thanks for coming in. I hope you'll have fun watching." And Elationist Facile says, "Hello, hello, fellow Portlander. Finally, a day when the weather is kind of cruddy and you have a good excuse for sitting around inside. Last few times that I've streamed, it's been a beautiful day, and of course I have a perfect excuse for staying inside. That's because I'm a loser who just plays video games all day. You, on the other hand, you've got a job, and I guess that's a good reason to stay inside too, huh?" Silent Shy says, "Simply here to watch and help." Well, thank you. You guys are definitely going to help serve as my memory because I am not so good at remembering what I'm trying to do. But I do remember that we were trying to get automation too here, so we can start those um, making those grabby thingies, which will allow us to build the inserters, which will allow us to build the green science. So let's knock out a few more red science things. We're definitely going to need fluid handling before too long. Uh, SK Bird and Siggy10 says, "I'm currently watching my Fallville series. It's very helpful." Oh, well, thank you so much. Yeah, that one, that is the RimWorld series where I actually took time to explain what I was doing and try to offer good tips and stuff. So yeah, thanks. I think that is a pretty good, helpful series. Um, I kind of switched to playing a more kind of extreme version recently with not using turrets and stuff, which is really fun, but not a good way to learn how to play the game. Um, I think that turrets, especially now with Alpha 17, turrets are not as overpowered as they used to be. Um, Whoops. So as a matter of fact, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do this. So I think that they definitely have their place now, and Fallville is a good spot to learn those kind of things from. So I'm glad you're enjoying it. Hervé Glandu says this 15 Alpha 15 Factorio is awesome, and I agree. I love all the complicated new science. It's really fun trying to figure out and like I don't think I had ever automated assembly machines or electric furnaces or half of the other nonsense that you have to automate now. I had never automated those before, but now, because Alpha 15, you got to automate all that stuff. And I'm kind of glad they did that because, um, I don't know, I just like it being more complicated. The additional complications, yeah, they're pretty great. All right, I don't know why I'm carrying around all these belts. So green uses belts and inserters, which I am producing both of. So I want my science production to be up here. Let's set the, I want two of these. There's one, there's two, and they don't really need a space there because they're going to be feeding off of here. Uh-oh, what happened there? Oh, that's not good. I see. Well, we'll never get that research done with this going on. Axel says he hasn't tried Alpha 15. The biggest changes? Well, the biggest changes would be all the new science packs. You have yellow science, green science, and silver science. Oh, gray science. And then there's another one for space science, and I can't remember what that is. So there's red and green, which of course we've just done. And there's blue, which we always had before. But now there's gray, which is military. Purple, which is like production, and yellow, which is, I don't know, something else. So like those are the biggest changes for me. There's also nuclear power, which I've never used. And yep, there you go. Silent Shy's got the basic rundown there. I like the new boiler. The new boiler stuff is definitely, yeah, I definitely like that. I don't know why I set those up the way that I did. I should have set them up. Oh shit, I'm out of inserters, huh? Grab some of those now that they're automated. And we're gonna have that one go like that, and then this one will go out like that. Very good. Chest right there. And we'll put the other blue inserter there. And I don't know why I have that set up the way that I do, because it would make more sense for me to have this one in there. There you go, just like that. Great. Okay, I need more power poles as well. Oh, that's right. Yeah, the fluid train car. Those are great. That is a big improvement, I would say. Well, I need more copper. That's for sure. What is holding back my? Well, let's do one thing at a time here, Sean. Don't get too carried away. Okay, this gets replaced. Click and click. Okay. And then you go like this. Ooh. Well, you know what? I needed an underground belt anyways, so you're gonna go under there. You'll go there. And you're gonna go up like this. Whoopsie, oopsie doopsie. There we go. And how am I gonna send you guys up? I will send you up like this. And we need an inserter that goes there. I'm gonna need more underground belts. What am I guess I'm not really short on anything for those. Put you there. Up, up, over, 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 and up. And there's that one, and then we go up like that and click there, and there we go. Alright, now we are all set for blue science, green science. And then it comes out from there, and it goes like this. And pick that up. Silent Shy says, by the way, the Covarex enrichment process for uranium requires 40 235s, which is extremely rare, and 1 238. This only produces 1 extra 235, so I suggest to let it sit for a while. Yeah, I mean, if you were talking to me specifically, I wouldn't count on, I would probably not use the nuclear power. Solar power works just fine for me. I will switch over to 100% solar eventually. That's pretty much how I always do it. I don't, from what I understand, you kind of need to use the circuit network to make nuclear power work. And I can understand the appeal to that. Like, I used to use the circuit network a lot. But, I don't know, I just don't put the time and effort into that anymore. Pig of War, hello Pig of War. Good to see you here. Hope you'll enjoy watching me play today. Look at that, we have achieved my goal, my first goal that I had set up, which was to automate green science production. So congratulations to us. That is the power of taking notes. We've already got more done in this episode than we did in the entire 2 hours that we played last week. So we need more copper production now. What is holding us back on copper production? Well, it looks like copper ore. So, oh, so dark up here, scary. I'm almost out of lights too. I need more lights. Alright, there we go. That's less scary. I have a couple of drills. That's fantastic. You'd think I had been planning ahead to... oh, there we go. I finally hit that T key instead of the R key. So whoever had however long that's been in the pool, you win. Whoop, wrong one. There we go. Alright. Silent Shy is correct. That is a good summary of what has happened so far. Inserters automated, green science automated. Looks like I can start burning through a little more science, though. I believe 2 assembly machines should be able to feed 4 science pods. We're going to find out. I don't know why I dropped that other one, but I'll put it back in there. There you go. Okay. Good. And there we are. Nope, those are overlapping for some reason. So I'm going to guess that I have that one in the wrong spot, like that. And we need inserters there and there. All right, more science. So I watched a little bit of Saturday's stream, and boy, my voice was, or the audio for my voice or whatever was so loud. It was like really, what's the right word for it? Where it, you know what I mean? Like it went into the red zone, like it was too powerful. My powerful voice. Anyways, it was, so I moved the microphone a little bit away from my mouth, and hopefully the audio is a little better on this one. Pigawar says he has no idea. So Pigawar, I moved all this stuff over a little bit, and then I set this machine up, which has, it was really easy, but I had to research the technology to be able to build this machine, so I researched that. And then, so now we have, these are the inserters right here. They're being produced here. And then we've got the belts being produced here. And then those two together go up here. And those produce green science. And then green science, of course, goes into our science labs over here, which is how we research more advanced science projects. So each layer of scientific research requires new and more complicated types of science beakers to be produced. So, Elationist Facile says he noticed that I was low today. Had to turn up the PC volume. Oh, well, that's not good. I just don't want to. It's so hard. I want to be loud enough where everybody can hear me, but I don't want to be so loud that I feel like an idiot that I can't remember what the word is for when you go over the. I don't want to blow out the microphone, I guess would be the way to put it. I don't know. But as long as you guys can make the whatever adjustments you need to make and still hear me okay, then I'd say we're fine. Uh-oh. How do I have this pattern screwed up? Okay, I don't. Do I? Ah, I'm obsessed. Okay, no, everything seems to be okay over there. Great. Let's replace this one. Get rid of that one. And then we can put that one in. Peaking, yes, thank you. It's called peaking. Pigawar thought it sounded fine on Saturday, and turned up your volume today. Okay. Yeah, I definitely heard peaking when I went through and watched the video. And actually, after I saw it on the stream, I went through and watched some of the Let's Plays I had done, and I noticed I was peaking on the Let's Plays as well. So I've kind of made just a general adjustment on where I place my microphone. It's real frustrating, but you know what I mean. I feel like audio quality is something that everybody who makes these things kind of struggles with, because we all want to do a good job, but it's also kind of hard. Like, yeah, I even try to set it up like, you know, I would think that the professionally made stuff that I watch, you know, like from networks like Seth Meyers, or you know, like stuff from MSNBC or something, like you would think that they would have their volume set properly. And so kind of what I do is I watch, you know, like a professionally made video, and then I watch one of my videos, and like if I can watch them both at the same volume, then everything's okay. But sometimes even stuff like from network television, the volume is really low or really high. I guess that means I shouldn't feel so bad that mine isn't perfect. Like if they can't even get it perfect, they've got like engineers and stuff working on theirs, and I'm just some jerk with a headset. All right, are we still not getting enough? Oh, we're getting enough iron in, but we're not getting enough stuff out. Hey, here's that thing I set up so I could get some iron plates for myself. Not that I'm going to use them, because now I've got too much iron production going on down here. I'm going to pick these guys up. I'm going to transfer you over to being copper production, because we need more copper plates. And we're still overproducing our green science, so that's nice. I definitely want to be doing that. There's our... Oh, I guess I didn't really need to pick up that other one, because we have plenty of these guys in our pocket. Kind of spooky music there. Why so down, Factorio? Oh, how in the heck did I? Oh, I guess I did that previously too. Axel asked if I checked out airships Conquer the Skies. I did. Thank you. I think I talked about it a little bit in the last stream, but you weren't here yet. Yeah, that game looks crazy. Definitely looks interesting, and I could see why you'd think I would have fun with it. I watched a little bit of a Let's Play of it, and it seemed like the campaign part of it, you know, like where you're fighting your opponents and stuff, seemed like super fast-paced. And I don't know if it was just because the guy who made the Let's Play had it on really high speed or something like that. But yeah, it's pretty interesting. That's one of those that I will definitely try to pick up like during a Steam summer sale or something. So thank you Axel for pointing that out, because it did look like a really fun game. I bet you that's gonna, yep, it did take those guys out of there, didn't it? SK Bird as a question regarding my Fallville series. Sure, I don't know if I'm going to remember it because that was a long time ago that I recorded those, but you're welcome to ask. If I do remember, I'll definitely tell you. You guys can ask any questions you want. I'm an open book. Also, keep in mind that there's like a 45-second delay in the chat thing, so I am typing this right now. So you know, you saw me type that, and now like 45 seconds from now, you're going to hear me say it because I typed it as I wrote it out. And I'm going to put it'll make sense in a few seconds. Alright, that's hilarious. I'm funny, you guys. Thank you. Good night, everybody. That's it for me. Not really. I did that the other day and somebody thought I was actually logging off. Oh, yeah, that reminds me. So you guys told me that there were a lot of half-naked women on Twitch. And so I went to Twitch, and none of the girls that were streaming while I was checking around were half-naked. They all had all their clothes on, or they had their cameras pointed up where you couldn't see what they were wearing. So I just had to go look up porn like normal on the internet, which probably was for the best anyways. All right, let's get those steel furnaces going. I don't think there's any higher priority on. Oh no, I don't need that quite yet. I probably should get oil processing going, maybe. I don't really need that yet. Actually, I probably should do some gun turret damage stuff. All right. So, but you know, I do need to be, well, I guess what I really need to be thinking about right now is probably just general security. So we could use automation of cartridges. Silent Shy says solar power. Yes, solar power. But before solar power, we need oil because we will need batteries to produce to be able to basically to be able to use solar power properly. But you are right. So, yes, I am reading the chat. I'm not sure how to pronounce your name, Hunkta. I mean, I'm sure that there's a way to pronounce it in I'm not sure what language, you know, but Cyrillic. I don't know how to pronounce Cyrillic. SK Bird asks, I made a smaller base before I expanded to my main plans in Fallville. The smaller base had a wall and it had a hole where the enemies came in. And when I expanded, I left the hole open. Yeah, I don't know. Sorry. I mean, I always like to leave a spot where the enemies could come in so I could know where to attack them. I've actually changed that, but like when I use turrets, you want to have a spot where enemies can come in so that way they basically run into your turrets. If you watch any of my more recent series where I don't use turrets anymore, I actually don't leave any holes open for enemies to come in because I want to fight them where they're at and I kind of scatter them out a little bit. But if you're using turrets and you're using a kill box like I use in Fallville, then you definitely want to leave an open path straight into your main living area. That way all the bad guys will basically just walk right into your turrets. And then I use stuff like stone slag and whatever to kind of block off or to kind of slow them down and block off their pathway a little bit too. So I hope that answers your question. You said I made a larger kill zone but left a hole open where I didn't have turrets. Where the bad guys could get in? I must have made a mistake then. I don't remember that though. And if I did, when the bad guys got in there, I closed it off. Now I have doors that lead to the outside for sure, because I need people to be able to go outside of my walls, and I don't want them to all have to walk through the kill zone. Oh, I guess now that I've got those better power lines, I can set these up in here. I forgot how much copper. I wasn't expecting to need this much, honestly. Oh, I need more boxes too. Yeah, Silent Shy, if I'd forgotten, I mean, SK Bird, if I'd forgotten about it or something. I left it open and multiple enemies went in there and ruined my stuff, and I never fixed it or explained why I left it open. Really? I don't know, maybe I just never... I feel like there was a hole in the wall that it took me a long time to realize that I left it open. And it could be that maybe I did fix it eventually, just like fixed it in between episodes and then forgot to talk about it when I was recording. I guess it's possible that I just like... It doesn't seem like I would have left it. I feel like in Fallville we ended up with two layers of wall around my base. So it seems unlikely that I would have gotten that second wall built without realizing that there was a hole in the first wall. But you know, I'm not perfect. I make mistakes. So could just be that there was a mistake or something. Yeah, it's but you know, that was like last October or November or whatever that I recorded the Fallville series, so you know, it's a long time ago. Do I need a fast inserter on this? I do, don't I? Okay, that's better. Great. SK, it's only on the 20th episode I haven't made the walls yet. Ah, got it. Ernie Burt asks why I don't use a bus. Same reason I don't use mods, because I don't like to. I like to use spaghetti. It's fun. I've never used a bus. I like just building kind of a natural plant as it goes. I'm a rebel. That's why I'll never be a popular Factorio YouTuber, because I don't play by the rules, and Factorio people like to watch straight-edged rule players that do their own, or that follow all the instructions like they're supposed to. Let's get that oil processing going. Elation is facile asks bus. I believe, I'm not sure what the acronym stands for, but basically it means to set up like a row of like 12 belts that carry all your steel, green chips, copper, and iron, like to all different, and then you set out like little mini factories off of the bus line. There you go. That's what that is. Yeah, or SK, just leave a comment on the video that you're asking about, and it'll show up. I'll see that you had left a comment there. Like, leave a comment, and if you can, leave a timestamp from the video. All you got to do is just type in the time. Like, if you type in 5:15, that'll take me to 5 minutes and 15 seconds in the video. So, leave a little timestamp on the video, and I will take a look, and I'll try to tell you. But most likely, I just forgot about it. And eventually I notice it and then tell myself how stupid I was for forgetting about it or something. That sounds about right. But I've played like 7 or 8 colonies since then, so that was a long time ago. By the way, hello Sebastian, thank you for stopping in. I didn't say hi to you, but thank you. Good to see you. Also, hello to Ernie Burt. I answered your question, but I didn't say hi. So hi Ernie Burt. Thanks for popping in. Even if I don't use a bus and I have spaghetti everywhere and probably don't do other things perfectly, but we're all having a good time, so that's the main thing here. I probably ought to come down here and clear some of this stone out of my... Oh, that's right. I've got the stone stuff set up properly to where we're not really going to run out of room, so... But we are going to need walls here before too long, so let's get some of those going. Still got plenty of coal. Now, how am I going to set my walls up? Ugh. I do not have a very good defensible area. I might just have to do just like straight up walls all the way around everything. And we still... Okay, so our closest biters are quite a ways away. Our pollution is not reaching any of them yet. So we're still pretty safe. Looks like there's going to be a big ocean up there. Axel, thanks for stopping in, bud. Good to see you. We'll be back on Thursday, or I'll be back on Thursday. You might or might not. Doesn't hurt me if you can't make it. I always like to see everybody, of course. So I want to put those walls, there we go, thank you. Put walls there, and we'll run some walls down along here. Whoops, let's get on the inside of the, whoop, hey, come on. Well, kind of would rather use the lake for my wall instead of having to build a wall all the way up there, but might not be the most efficient efficient use of time. Silent Shy asks when I'm going to start streaming on Thursday. Same time I started streaming today, so 2 o'clock my time, about 30 minutes ago. So I'm not sure what time it is for you, but a half hour ago. That is the time that I stream, pretty much every day that I stream. Currently, I might change my schedule eventually. Hello, JK Gaming. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping in. We're playing us some Factorio today. Trying to have a good time. I'm chopping down some trees. Gonna have to place some turrets here before too long. Deforestation. It's like going for a hike. JK Gaming says he pressed the reminder button, but YouTube screwed him over once again. Yeah, I don't know how that works. What does it do? Like send you an email or something like that? That still doesn't seem like a very good reminder. Ought to be a way you can get like a text or something. That'd be pretty neat. Whoops. That's what I should do. Set up a text service. You know, that might actually be something to do for like if I were to set up a Patreon, I could make that like a Patreon reward, like get texts for when I stream or whatever. Oh, sorry, Silent Shy. Yeah, you're right. I didn't notice that. Probably Factorio, but I'll make up my mind tomorrow. I don't really make up my mind until I post the reminder for it, yeah. But I'm gonna guess it's gonna be Factorio some more. I don't really want to. I mean, like I should be streaming RimWorld because like it's the most popular thing for me to stream right now. But like I've got a RimWorld Let's Play going, and I'd rather stream this, and not do a Let's Play of Factorio, because like seems enough people sort of enjoy watching the stream. It got pretty good views. It got as many views as the Endless Space stream that I did got. But, you know, none of them were nearly as popular as Factorio. I mean, as RimWorld. The RimWorld streams were pretty popular. Kind of, part of me wants to do a stream of something like dang it, Tropico. But I'd have to get some practice in on Tropico before I wanted to stream it or anything. I haven't played that for years. Trogdor, thank you. Hello. Trogdor says this game is awesome. I like to hear that. Thank you. JK Gaming says he has the app, so he ought to get a notification. Okay, so I guess they do have it set up where you're supposed to get notifications. I don't know what to tell you then. It's too bad. Whoops. I don't know how I missed that one spot. There we go. Uh-oh, let me in. Yeah, you showed up just at the right time to watch me chop down a bunch of trees. This is exciting. Aren't you glad you tuned in? Elation is Facile says you don't even know what a Let's Play is? That's the videos that I do, the daily, just YouTube videos. That means Let's Play Factorio, Let's Play RimWorld. I don't know why it's called Let's Play, because it's really just me playing it. But I think that is called that maybe to let the viewer feel more included. It should be more like you'll watch, because that's really what it is you'll watch, or you'll listen, or something like that. But I don't know. I'm not the one who came up with the name for it. Trogdor says he only plays on sandbox mode, but he loves it. I Are you talking about Factorio? Does Factorio have a sandbox mode? I know there's like a peaceful mode. Maybe you're talking about the Tropico. I don't know that I've ever played Tropico on sandbox. Alright, where do I have the... Oh, that's right, I got the bottom of my base all the way down where that oil is, huh? Well, I'm going to want to include the stone in there too, so let's head over this way. Oh, SK Bird, you're no thanks. Okay, yeah. Now I know who you are. You've been leaving comments on some stuff anyways. I just, your name sounds really familiar. But yeah, I'm sure I'll answer that this evening. Obviously, I'm not going to get to it while I'm streaming or anything, but I'll take a look, and yeah, if I can offer you give you an answer, I definitely will. How am I doing on walls? Wow, I'm almost out already. I'm going to need a bunch of turrets to cover this, cover all this area as well, but at least it will hold back the biters if they start getting antsy on us. Trapdoor does play peaceful mode only. Okay. Yeah, you know, everybody has their own, you know, their own things that they want to do. Some people like to just have fun and build things. I don't. I did play on marathon mode my first game with Alpha 15, and it was insane. Really have to do a lot. It's a lot of work. And I decided that it was too much. Standard mode is pretty fun though. Let's see. Almost there. I think I'm going to run out of walls before I get there, though. Almost through the forest. Should have... what are we doing? We're studying oil processing, right? Okay, we're making good progress on that. And we've got those two little wells that'll get us started. But obviously, our real goal is going to be... we've got this huge oil deposit over here. It's going to be like a lifetime supply of oil over there once we get to it. It's not even going to be too hard to get there. We're not going to have to fight any biters or anything. Let's see. Oh, shit. Where'd you guys come from? They moved in on me. Hey, just when I ran out of walls, too. Okay. Alright, well, I know where we're going to place our first turrets. Thank you, Silent Shy, for bringing that up. Okay, so oil production. Now, typically my primary goal for oil production is going to be advanced oil processing. So, what do we need to get advanced oil processing? Basically, we just need blue science. What do we need to get blue science? That is Science Pack 3. No? Okay, Science Pack 3 is Advanced Electronics. Advanced Electronics requires plastics. I guess that's it. And plastics, okay. So we need advanced electronics. And, okay. And for blue science, We're going to need advanced circuits. We're going to need engine units. And we're going to need electric mining drills. All right, advanced circuits are going to require plastic. So let's make plastic let's make that our next thing here. Let's see, JK Gaming asked what's the total percentage of that oil patch. I feel like it was like 3,400%. Oh, 1,300%? 1,300% is still pretty good for this early in the game. I am quite happy with that. I think 3,400% was like the biggest oil patch I ever saw in my other game that I was playing. So obviously this one wouldn't be it. But I do want to finish off this wall before I start getting into those things. This hopefully should be enough to finish it off too. Now, if you want to know what the yield is for this oil patch, it's very limited. 168%. So Trogdor was pretty close if that's the one he was guessing at. That's right, I wanted to come to... there we go. Come down from here. Oh, got that stupid thing in the way. Oh, I can't believe I haven't made iron axes yet. Well, Trogdor, you were still closer than my guess was, because I thought it was like 3,000%. So you were only off by 1,200%. I was still off by more than 2,000%. So among the people that guessed, you got it right. And if we were playing Price is Right rules, you still got it right because you were closest without going over. You're also just closest in general. Okay, so we are enclosed in a wall, which is real nice. I do have some turrets. Now, I probably ought to find a permanent... Actually, what I ought to do is expand my tool belt here. But until then, I need to rearrange a few of these things on here. Crimson, hello Crimson. Thanks for stopping in. Good to see you. So I was going to put turrets there and cartridges there. As a matter of fact, boy oh boy, I gotta redo all these. Because if we're going to be fighting biters, I definitely need to be able to use the hotkeys to fight them. Alright, that's all set up. Let's close that down. Where are we going to set up our oil processing? This little area down here seems not unreasonable, but we are going to need a bunch of... Oh boy, look at that, we were running low on iron plates. How did that happen? Did I, and I have advanced, I guess I don't. Did I skip that technology? I could have swore I did the advanced metallurgy, but I guess not. Well, luckily, oh, don't make more of those things. I have way too many as it is. Ugh, stupid. These guys all up there. Silent Shy says my machine gun isn't loaded. Yeah, you're probably right. Yep, sure enough. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I hate these stupid pistols. How do I get rid of it? Oh. Put it in there. Alright, I do want those though. There we go. Now I'm all set. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. Not that I use use my gun. Pigawar asked if I could do a no turret challenge on this game. No, because that's how you die. I am not good enough at this game to play with no turrets. So, oh shit, I'm carrying a lot of wood around. I don't need to carry all that wood. Let's switch that box to a better box. let's drop the wood off over here. Where do I have electricity? I have electricity right there, which is beautiful. We are going to put that box right there. And we'll put those guys right there. And we'll put the wood in there. There you go. Get rid of that wood. JK Gaming says put it in a box and shoot it. Nah. I'm a pack rat. I did that once. I did that once this game. That was enough. What did I do that with? Wooden power poles or something? I don't even remember what it was. I might do it later with all these stupid stone furnaces. Those things are worthless. They're never going to be any good. Alright. Well, we are producing plenty of steel plates. So many, as a matter of fact. I think I want to... Well, I don't really need to split up which side of the belt that they're going on yet, do I? Okay. Oil production. That's where we're headed. Oil production means I need to make pipes. And of course, pipes are the easiest thing in the world. All you need... Well, what I need is more iron plates, huh? There we go. There. Now they're coming along. Great. But I'm still not producing enough to where there's going to be any left over after I'm done with that assembly machine. Also, I need more lights, too. Let's throw one over here. There we go. So, running short on raw iron. No surprise there. Let's see. I still have some of these stupid wooden poles, right? Let's use some of those up. But I don't have any of these guys. Electronic circuit, iron gear wheel, iron plates, huh? We have to automate those here before too long. Which just means more iron. This game uses so much iron now. It's ridiculous. Alright, let's just turn you that away. Run this belt like this. Oh boy, how am I going to get those out of here? I don't like using underground belts for something like this, but I guess we gotta. Don't you guys really hate the 10+ second delay in live streams? Yeah, it is kind of annoying. There you go, Silent Shy. That's right. It was that blueprint book. Yep, I knew it was something completely worthless. Attorney asks or says that he found a game that I would really enjoy, basically online Risk. Yeah, maybe. What's it called? I can take a look at it. JK Gaming, I do agree with the annoying delay. I don't know if I already said that or not. I feel like I did, now that I'm saying it again. Oh wait, if I'm saying it again, that means I did already say it. Damn it! I busted myself. So we're still short on copper, huh? Oh wait, no, we've got plenty of copper coming out. Alright, I'm just overproducing copper. That's fine. Doesn't really hurt anything. Bellum.io, huh? Where can I write that down where I'm not going to lose it? Because I write so many things down all over the place. You guys should see my desk. Yeah, I'll take a look. I'm not really big into online, like, multiplayer games, though. I like playing at my own pace, and I like being able to get up and, like, walk away. Like, streaming's very rewarding, so it's worth it. But even streaming is kind of a hassle because I got to sit here for 2 hours at a time Not that I mind. You guys are pretty great, and it's really fun to stream. But like sitting here for 2 hours at a time, ugh, it's such a long period of time. With Let's Plays, it's like 25 minutes, and I can get up and go do what I want, and spend all evening making my like putting an hour between each episode or whatever. Okay, so I'm still trying to work on getting our pipe stuff set up. That's right. I want to check my steam engines. Oh, good point. Nice, well spotted. Should be able to fit one more in here. I do have a one of those, but I need more actual steam engines, which means I need more iron plates. Actually, let's we're gonna want to move the oh. Well, I thought I had more of these guys in my pocket, but I guess not. So I'll move our science stuff over there, because if we're going to have to put in more steam engines, I'm going to need more room over there. It means I need more iron plates. I've got my little iron plate deposit there. And wow, really? Okay, now it's still not even backing up. Gosh, we are really burning through the iron plates. It's crazy. Alright, 2 more of those guys. And there's that thing. Guess we have to move that light. And I need a pipe like that. There. And an inserter. And 2 steam engines. Or generators, or whatever the heck they're called. Oh, they are called steam engines. Good, I actually had it right for once. Attorney says, I'm uploading more than 1 video a day and streaming on days I stream. It doesn't matter if I don't upload. Yeah, I like uploading every day. If I were to give one up, I would give up the streaming before I gave up the uploading, to be honest. But I like to keep them both going. Streaming is good for building my channel, but I feel like uploading is like I like playing those games. I look forward every day to playing. Like I really look forward to making my Let's Plays, and I look forward to this too. Honestly, I would probably do 6 hours worth of stuff every day if I thought it would be good for my channel, but I feel like I'm kind of overproducing when I do something like that. But I feel like doing a 2-hour stream and then 3 episodes doesn't really seem to hurt. Like it only helps my viewer numbers. But like I used to do 4 episodes a day, and 4 episodes a day seemed like too much. Like that did seem to be hurting my viewer numbers. But 3 episodes a day seems to be like the sweet spot, and then streaming doesn't hurt it. So, but thank you. I appreciate you mentioning that. Silent Shy noticed the decrease in the inserter performance, and you're absolutely right. That is the most obvious way to tell, because they are everywhere. And if I was paying more attention, like that's how you notice, by paying more attention. I don't know what did I throw into that thing. I could have swore I threw coal in there, but I guess I didn't. There we go. Alright, what was I doing? I'm still trying to get that. Still trying to get pipes so we can get our oil production going. In order to get oil production going, we needed more iron plates. And I still don't think I'm producing enough iron plates because there's none left over. Maybe I should take them from one of these areas where they split off. So if they split off over here, this is a good spot for them. And I need more iron plates, of course. Why wouldn't I? Okay, so pipes. Is that? These require, oh, they require electronic circuits too? That's alright, I think we can probably manage that. Where do we have electronic circuits? Down here? Can I fit them through here? Wow, that's got the power line going through it. I can fit them through here. Nope. Let's try that. There we go. And underground, above ground. Oh boy, what a mess. Alright, I hope you guys like spaghetti. Oh, close that back down. I think the copper at the top right is going to be swamped and not get the coal. You mean that I'm not going to be producing enough coal for the copper to get up here? Or, yeah, I'm not going to be producing enough coal to get the copper up here? To get to the copper up here? I think we're doing all right. Because we're overproducing on our coal as it is. I know right now it's slowing down because we're putting that wood in there. But I feel like we were producing enough coal. But thank you, I'll keep an eye on that. That's one of the reasons I like to put buffers everywhere. Is so I can make mistakes like that and they don't, you know, cause a disaster. Also, pretty much any mistake, all it really does is just slow you down in this game. As long as you keep your defenses going. Oh, I guess I need a blue guy to make the lights. That's kind of weird that something so simplistic requires a blue assembly machine. A gray machine right there. For these stupid things. And then we have an inserter there and there. Great, beautiful. And I guess we need more power up here, do I? I do still have some of these. No, that's, well, there we go. Do that, great. So right there must be the right spot. Beautiful. Oh wait, why are, oh, that's why, because I don't have the thing going far enough there. There we go. Alright, and I probably am going to want to put a box there, but I don't need that many. That'll work. Alright, that's been automated. Not necessarily relevant to what I'm trying to do, but I do use a lot of lights, so it's nice to have those automated. But we're going to need a bunch of pipes, and of course, hey, guess what? We don't have enough iron production. There's this big surprise. You know what? I'm going to do this first before I do plastic, because we're going to need iron before we start getting plastic. Oh, and of course our science isn't going anywhere, because I turned off our science stuff like a big dummy. Let's, and I need power lines to set our science back up. Well, this game is just me chasing my tail. That's kind of the main feature of this game. Alright, how are we doing? I've got a bunch of those. So now I'm going to have a bunch of those. And we'll make our way back over here slowly but surely, and eventually we'll get to where we're trying to go. Okay, so this guy is set up properly on the grid. We can work from there. I really don't like it when I have to put a power line in the middle of the road. It's kind of annoying. That must be the right spot because I believe the ones up above are also properly on the grid. There we go. Good. Okay. I cannot fit that in there. Now we're back into the science business. No, you don't belong there. There you go. Alright. JK Gaming says there's never enough iron. You are correct, sir. Oh, look at this. I've got plenty of those things. I don't feel like that was a problem in Alpha 14. Iron demand is so high in Alpha 15. Well, it's not slowing me down. You know, I don't like seeing these guys sitting there not being able to put their things on their belts. But we're not building up any iron in the boxes, so that means that we're still able to keep up. Actually, could be producing more steel down here. Why do I keep doing that? Ah, come on now. Are we, oh, we are going to be short on coal there because I don't have the coal set up to actually go to that thing. There we go. I need to be carrying all that coal, drop that off. That looks good. I could probably use a light over here. Alright. So we've got a wall. We are just slowly trying to work our way towards plastic. That's the main thing. Might be able to set up our engine. Oh, we need to research engine before we can do that, don't we? So I can't set up our engine yet. What could I be doing? Don't really have need for a second radar yet. Could be making some more gun turrets. We are going to need a bunch of those. Iron gear wheel, copper plates, iron plates. And we're also going to need to automate the mines too. Okay. So I'm going to run this belt over to here. So I think I'll run it down through here. Too far. JK Gaming says in 14 I was using iron to copper at 4 to 5, but in late 15 it was more like 3 to 10. I'm not sure. Silent Shy, see ya. Come on back when you're ready. Have fun doing your business there, though. Trogdor says, since the 15 update, the Q key for selecting items is the best. I'm not sure what that means. Oh, what the? Holy crap. I had no idea about that. Wow. That's amazing. Thank you, Trogdor. Am I saying that right? Okay, good. Trogdor says, I suck at the ratios, literally get to the point to say crap, then fiddle more in somehow. Exactly. That's exactly what I do, too. I overproduce until I'm not producing enough, and then I overproduce until I'm not producing enough again. I used to play where I would set up complicated systems with the circuit stuff to where basically anytime I was overproducing, it would turn my production off. And then I realized that, you know what, overproducing is not the end of the world. But boy, oh boy, yeah, that whatever thing is amazing. The Q key thing. All right, I need more iron plates so I can build more of these things. So what am I trying to automate again? I know I'm trying to automate the electric mining drills. Something to do with the engine unit? No. Oh, turret production. I need to automate turret production. That's right. I'm still just missing iron plates, huh? Trogdor says, I don't use a bus either, just can't do it. Yeah, well, there's dozens of us. Dozens that don't use the bus. Boy, oh boy, this iron production. You're killing me, Iron Man. There we go. Oh, speaking of Iron Man, I'm gonna go see Wonder Woman on Thursday with my brother and his wife and their kids and stuff. That's gonna be fun. The movie's gotten really good reviews from what I understand. So I like all these modern superhero movies. They're pretty fun. Alright, so that can go there. And that will be our turrets, right? Nope. That will be our mining drills. Yep. Okay. So you go into there like that, and you go into there like that, and then you go out of there like that into a box. Beautiful. Hassan Foob says, needs more spaghetti? Yep. Never have too much spaghetti, as far as I'm concerned. That is my favorite food, by the way. Not because of Factorio, but because spaghetti has always been my favorite food. But it also turns out to be the way I play Factorio. So, what was the other thing that I was trying to automate here? Turrets. Copper. Iron plates. Iron gear wheels. Well, I've got 2 of those already set up over here. Here's the 3rd one. Boom. Right there. More spaghetti. We can put a machine right there. That'll catch most of it. Unfortunately, I built this belt right where the power line goes. But fortunately, I can just kind of move them around like this. I'll go up and over and up. There we go. Great. And then where am I going to put those copper? Where am I going to have that copper come through, though? If I have it go down this way, I guess I could have it go around that. Well, this would be a little tidier, though, if I do this. There we go. That looks much better. And then I can have the copper come like that, and that's going to be perfect. Alright, where's our copper at? And we do an underground belt. How do I keep losing track of these things? Oh, and I gotta remember to use that Q thing, because that definitely would make that a lot easier. There we go. In, and in, and in. But we don't need electronic circuits for this thing, because they're just turrets. Beautiful. And where are we going to send them when they come out of there? Got that too tightly packed, huh? Well, I like what are the subreddit has a name underneath these. Subreddit has a name for these things. I had to put some underneath these in there, and I probably could use a fast inserter for these things because they use a lot of resources. Which, of course, means more iron. More iron! What do I need to make... Oh, shit. Speaking of more iron. Now, I had 3 of these guys, and the belt was overflowing with iron. Now I have 4 of these guys, and one of them is completely never using any iron. Stupid game. Totally unfair. Alright, we've almost got that advanced material processing. Can I check anything off of my list here? I can check off that electric mining drill. Good. So we've accomplished our first goal in the first 15 minutes of this episode. And we probably won't accomplish our second goal by the end of the episode. Or stream, you know what I'm trying to say. Now, if we were to look at it in little minor goals, if each technology was a new goal, then we're doing great. All right, well, luckily we've got a lot of stone bricks, and we've got quite a few steel plates. So it's going to be really easy to make this transition. All right, let's go back to plastic and finish that off. Let's go grab some of them stone bricks. Now, it is weird that it shows my name on here even though it's a single player game. Is it because I logged in or something? I didn't feel like it. I feel like it didn't used to do that. Alright, I don't know why I went to that screen. Okay, lots of those and lots of those means we can make lots of the... Holy mackerel, that is a lot. We don't need that many. How many do we want, though? I mean, I guess I can start making them now. I'm sure we'll use at least 20. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 22. And then we've got like 8 more up there, so probably like 30. And honestly, I don't necessarily need to do all of these. But you know what, I kind of do, because we are going to be producing a lot. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. So 3, 6, 7, 8. Alright, right here. So these guys will go up, and they will go on the bottom of that belt like that. There we go. Turn the name off the map screen, the little dude icon. Aha! That's probably why I never noticed it before, because I turned on all these crazy icons. Oh, I guess it's not showing turret coverage because I don't have any turrets laid down. Thank you. Another great piece of info. Steel is 1-to-1 with iron plates. Oh. Really, is it? I had no idea. Okay. Well, that is good to know. So I'll switch those over, and then I'll just throw another iron plate, although we are not going to be able to keep up with that because we need a lot more iron coming in. And I'm going to guess that we aren't going to be able to keep up because we're almost already full on our... Wow. Red belt. How close are we to red belt production? What do we need? Oh boy, lots and lots of science for that. Alright, let's skip to that. Poor plastic. Never going to get researched. How much are we overproducing on our science here? Can we switch over to... I think we can set up a fifth... oh yeah. Set up a fifth science lab. Let's build one of those. Of course I don't have the materials I need. Why would I? Go. Now I've got everything I need. Oh, I'm still building it. Come on. Build it. Build it. There it is. Boom. Science! It'll be marginally faster. Just increased our science speed by 25%. Increased it by 25%, yep. Okay, but we definitely need that iron. On the other hand, we have plenty of iron going out. And, I mean, I can squeeze in, it looks like probably 2 more if I do it right. You know what? I don't need to manufacture any more of those by hand. I will manufacture by hand, though, with some walls. Because I have got that automated down here. There we go. Beautiful. Look at all those drills. I'm going to totally go Sarah Palin on these guys and drill, baby, drill. You can't see because I don't have a camera, but boy, I just rolled my eyes so hard when I said that. Even I didn't think that was funny. Yikes. Alright, let's run this belt. Come on now. That did not work. That worked. There we go. And that should be the capacity for these belts to carry iron through. Always fun to just ride along and see how things go when we get closer to capacity. And definitely looks like we're hitting capacity for our yellow belt. Not exceeding it though, so great. Okay, so we're at capacity, which is real nice. One of the few times we're entirely efficient. Mark your calendar. It does happen from time to time. Sean actually knows what he's doing. Good. Still not enough iron coming through though. We really need to get that iron going through, and it's just a matter of getting more getting those red belts going. So until then, we're going to go lay out some turrets. Looks like we've got a real nest down there. Yikes. The easy days are coming to an end. I could go try to take those guys out, but actually it probably would be worthwhile, because if I don't go take them out, they will just cause me nothing but problems going forward. I don't really have a lot of magazines, though, do I? Now, how come I can never remember? Should be shift right click, right? Not alt right click. Control right click? Shouldn't that put half of them in there? Alright, that worked. Shift right click. Yeah, that's what I thought. Whatever, you stupid game. You're gonna be mean to me like that? Alright. Oh, are they in the trees? They're very close to the trees. That's not good. I need to be able to have a clean getaway. Now, it's not Iron Man or anything, so, you know, it's not like it's that big of a deal if I die, but I still don't like to die. Hansen says, my defenses look way overboard for this stage of the game. Good. I'd rather have too many defenses. Oh, shit. Oh, wait. Let's walk right back into him. I don't even have armor yet. Yikes. Really could use some armor. What do I need? Copper plates? Let's go get that armor set up first. But I set a wall up because I didn't really have anything else to do. Like, we were just waiting for science, just like I'm going to kill those biters right now because I just don't have anything else to do. Just gotta wait for science to work its magic. And then once science comes in, we'll be able to start making more progress, but we just don't have enough iron production at this time, and I kind of need red belts. I could go through and redesign the entire way that iron production is set up and set up some red grabbers, red inserters to be able to, you know what I mean, but forget that. I just want to get red belts. We'll go kill us some biters until I get red belts. Alright, but I do need to tear down some more of these trees so I can run away. Alright, there we go. This one turret is all I really need, huh? Oh, but I put all of my stupid bullets in that thing. Now, why did you do that, game? Actually, I could probably take those on by hand. These... I forgot how wimpy stage 1 bullets are. They're so wimpy. It'd take me forever to take that thing out. Hey, stop it. Come on. Why? Jeez. Oh, come on, you. I don't have any repair packs on me, do I? Solve that problem real quick here. I gotta start carrying gear wheels around. I mean, I'll just go ahead and pick that thing up. No alien tech to pick up. I still, not alien tech, but little alien baubles. Still not used to that. Even if they weren't good for anything, I would always end up with huge, just like boxes full of the stupid alien baubles, but still. It was rewarding to be able to pick them up and like have, you know what I mean? Like I'd have something from going out and fighting these guys. Alright, there we go. Put those in there. As a matter of fact, probably could set up a second radar. If I moved our first radar up here, I could set up a second radar down here and have it fairly well balanced out. Let's see, what do I need to build another radar? Iron gear wheels, iron plates. What did I do? There we go. Iron gear wheels. Oh, that's right. I shut off my thing over here, huh? That's right. I'll come back for more later. Just pick some up here. There we go. I only really needed enough for one of those anyway. Where is my first one? There it is. Well, let's set up a little closer to the edge here. Actually, I don't know why I'm using the good poles for that when I should be using stupid wooden poles. It's not going to be. Hey. Ah. More lumberjack. Cut down trees, ate my lunch, I go to the lavatory. On Wednesdays I go shopping, have buttered scones for tea. Ah, boy, I thought that was so funny. First time I ever saw it. And it was old then. Now it's even older. But guessing pretty much everybody would know that. This is still the internet after all. Alright, there is the, now if I put it there, it is going to be within like spitter distance, so maybe I should put it there instead. And then I will move this one down here. And, whoops, there we go. And I'm going to be able to go quite a ways before. As a matter of fact, I probably should be bringing that power line down with me. There we go. Trogdor. Trogdor is a Monty Python fan. Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition. Oh, there's my wall. Alright, I guess that's where I'm going to place my next radar. Even if it isn't, like, it really should be quite a bit further down to really be lined up properly, but I will realign it at some future time. Let's go ahead and plop a light down there, since I've got the electricity running down that way. And that will help expand our area out a little better. I could even try to put radars in over here too. But radars, Do you guys know, do radars still really irritate the biters? I feel like they used to drive people crazy. Trogdor saw Monty Python live a few years ago. Wow, that is amazing. You're very lucky. I have not. That would be pretty great, though. I'm actually going to throw those in there. I don't really need to be carrying them all around. And I'll throw those in there, too. Great. All right. Yeah, it's a little late now. They're all pretty old. I saw Eric Idle, or not Eric Idle, but John Cleese. Oh, you know what? I don't even think I saw him talking. I think I just saw his face on a thumbnail for like a YouTube video, and he's like, he does not look good, and that made me sad. I just went and saw Brazil the other day. There's a second-run theater here in Portland. I mean, there's a bunch of them here in Portland, but one of the second-run theaters here in Portland was playing Brazil the other day. So I went and saw that. Oh, boy, what a great movie. It's fun to see it on a big screen, too. I know it's not really a Monty Python movie, but it has John Cleese, or I mean, Eric Idle, and directed by Terry Gilliam. So, you know. Monty Python adjacent. I don't really need to fill this thing up. I'll just go with 30 or 3 stacks should be fine. Same with our turrets here. Don't really need that many. Ugh, come on, research. You are taking a long time. Are we still? You know what? I'm gonna push the research to the next level. That next level being 6. This one goes to 11. There you go, another reference that the internet is expected to understand entirely. Probably even more. I wonder if if David St. Hubbins is even more well recognized than Monty Python, his lumberjack song. Eric Idle's masterpieces of voice in the 1986 Transformers movie. I did not know Eric Idle was in that, but I do know that that was Orson Welles' final performance as the planet, Planetron, or whatever stupid name that planet robot had in. Boy, I loved Transformers. That was like the perfect time. My brother collected all the toys, but I liked the comic books. I didn't really. Jeremy would take out his Transformers and he'd want to play with them. I never really understood playing with toys. I'm pretty sure I had a Nintendo at that time. If I didn't have a Nintendo, I had my ColecoVision and our Atom computer. So I would play on those things. Silent Shy says I could be doing up to 16 science labs. Well, I definitely would have to increase our production to keep up with 16 science labs. I am not known for being. I like taking my time with the research. 6 science labs seems crazy. I'll probably get up to 8. As a matter of fact, I may as well get up to 8 right now, because you know we can. Our production will be increasing here soon. So I don't. And actually, it seems like in Alpha 15, you do need more science labs than in previous alphas. Like maybe a dozen or something. Whoops. So you know what? I'll go ahead and I'll add 2 more, but I know that this is going to be outstripping our science production at this point. On the other hand, we have a bunch of... Oh, come on! What am I doing here? We have a bunch of science in the boxes, so... Trogdor says SNES was life. It sure was. My back in the day, so we lived near a Toys R Us. It was like a mile away. We had to walk down there and stuff. But back then, you could buy video games and then just return them, and like they would give you a full refund. It didn't matter if you had opened it and played it. You could just return them. And boy, oh boy, my brother took advantage of that. We would, I think he had 30 days or something. But we would buy games and we'd play them for like 2 weeks, then we'd go return it, and then we'd buy a different game and play it, and then we'd go return it. And it's unbelievable how we were able to do that. They eventually changed their policy, but yeah, my brother and I were pretty well known at that return desk. Silent Shy had over 150 labs during a playthrough. That is crazy. But you know, people play mega factories and all that stuff. Yeah, that sounds crazy. But look at this. We're finally gonna get our red things going. Great. Iron gear wheels and transport belts. Okay, so we're gonna need more iron gear wheels. All right, back to the plastics. Let's see if we can finally get this plastic researched. So, see, I got all this stuff mixed up over here where I really needed to have room for our red belt production. And I've put us in a really bad spot. But I think I can find a way out of it. Hey, Trogdor, thanks for watching, man. I hope you had a good time. You must be in Europe if you have to go to sleep. But thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Wesley Sholkoff, my copper production is getting close. Well, thank you, Clogged. Thank you for stopping in, Wesley. Yep, I'm definitely overproducing copper. No problem there. I would rather overproduce than underproduce. I'm underproducing my iron, overproducing copper. That is fine with me. Doesn't hurt to be overproducing, especially not using electric stuff right now, so it's not a problem. So I need to clear out some room here to get my belts through. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to reroute this line. And I will have you go this away. And then up here. There we go. And you're going to want to come in this way. Oh, but you're not going to be able to I do this though. There, whoops, and that, and then we go underneathy, and then you go in there like that. Beautiful. All right, magic. It still doesn't quite solve the problem of this, but this will also be easy to solve. So, we're going to want to run that belt like along here, I think. And I'm going to want to split that. And these will come up like this, and these will go down like that. And you'll go there. You'll go underneath. There we go, good. Alright. And then I will put one of these guys Handsome Fub says, do a sushi belt. You know, I used to set up kind of a sushi belt for science production, or not science production. What was it for the various inserters? I had a interesting little belt thing that I did with the oh, I don't even need that for this. The circuit network. That was kind of fun. All right. So, red belts, transport belts, iron gear wheel. Great. Hey, look at that. They're both very convenient for me. Iron gear wheel, transport belt, export, box. Beautiful. Magic. Silent Shy says, not as many people showed up today. However, there were quite a few new people, at least people I hadn't seen around. Keep in mind you just joined a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, a few people. Trogdor and Wesley are new. Hassanfub, I've never seen him before. That guy with the Russian name that didn't really say anything after I said hi to him. So, yeah. It's too bad if there's not as many people showing up, but I still think we're probably going to continue doing this. Probably going to continue doing this on Thursday as well, and then I might change on Saturday. Attorney says, I think it's Factorio as hard as it is. It's a good game, but not for everyone, whereas games like RimWorld are very universal. Yeah, it's tough. I thought this game would be better for streaming than doing a Let's Play. But yeah, I'll take a look at the numbers, and we'll see what happens. And you guys will know tomorrow when I announce what I'll stream on Thursday. Right now, I still think it'll probably be, and like, unless the numbers are terrible for today, but the chat and everything has been real good, and you know, I don't see why it wouldn't be good enough just based on the chat and stuff. I mean, I'm having, and then also I'm really having fun. Like, that's pretty important too, is that I have a good time, and I love playing this game. I don't know that, you know, aside from RimWorld, I don't know that I'd be able to find anything more popular than this. And I don't want to, like, RimWorld myself out. I play that game an awful lot. So I try to keep it to where I only play it on the stream. Or, I mean, not the stream. I only play it for my Let's Plays. And that way I can kind of remain interested in it a little better. But if I played RimWorld on the stream and on the Let's Play and on this and on that, like if that's all I did, I would not want to play RimWorld anymore. So I kind of need to keep RimWorld going because it's the like the foundation of my channel, and it definitely brings in daily views for the channel, and I want to keep that going for sure. So. Wesley says Factorio is greater than RimWorld. You know, I mean, everybody's got their own opinion. I won't, you know, say that that's wrong or anything, but I do like RimWorld a little bit better than Factorio, but Factorio is definitely very high on my list of favorite games of all time. So it's not, they're not that far apart. Silent Shy, it's only just now when above 20 watching. Well, you know, it was above 10 watching the whole time though, right? I assume? I'll find out. But 20 watching is really good, I think. Especially for a Tuesday afternoon. Ross Dakin says, hey mate, first time watching one of my streams, enjoyed it, would like to see it again on Thursday. Great, Ross. Yeah, I mean, if we're getting around 20 people watching, I'll definitely do it again on Thursday. Elation says, RimWorld for life. Yeah, it is great. Went back to Stardew Valley recently. I haven't played that. It looks like I would be too addicted to it. Also, it's got a lot of story stuff in it, right? Like that's the thing that that's like the negative, is that it looks like it has a lot of story in it, and I find story-heavy games to be like they just don't grab my attention as much. But also, like the farming and all that stuff seems super fun, and uh, I was like, I don't want to keep up with that. You are right about needing a fast inserter for these red belts. I was worried. What I'm concerned about. Yeah, and we're gonna see it here. I don't want all of the cogs going into the red belts. So right now it's getting half the cogs. So I want to keep the slow inserter on here so it doesn't eat up all the cogs and prevent them from going into anything else. Because we're going to need those wheels going to other stuff. So that's why I didn't want to put a fast inserter there. Eventually I will have to just start making more iron gear wheels. But we need to up our iron production. I mean, that's, boy oh boy, we're just not keeping up on iron. The good news is now that we've got red belts, we can start laying down more mines. Go. Stick one in there. Like that. Elation says she ignores all the people in town and it's not very story-like. Oh, okay, so you can... So the story part is kind of optional. It's another one of those I might have to pick up when the Steam Summer Sale comes around. Do-do-do-do. Alright, so we have got advanced electronics. Now what do we need to get advanced oil processing? That is our goal, right? Well, apparently this doesn't lead to advanced oil processing. Oh, why did I study advanced electronics then? Wait a minute. Advanced oil processing. Oh. Oh, okay. So now all I need is blue science. Great, but I still need blue science. That's going to take us a little while. Laser. Let's study lasers. Okay, so blue science. We need to get oil production going. So that should be our primary goal here. One of my favorite games growing up was Sim Farm. I loved Sim Farm. Boy, that was so much fun. Just recently I picked up, like a year and a half ago, I picked up Farming Simulator 2015 or whatever it was, based on a recommendation from somebody at work. And I don't know, it just didn't appeal to me. A lot of work. A lot of time going into that game. I just didn't have the time for it. Alright, so I was building... I mean, basically, I did all this iron production to help us get to the oil production. And for oil production, I can only make 15 of those underground pipes. Are you kidding? Oh, it's because I don't have enough iron. Okay, that makes sense. We need lots and lots of underground pipes. There we go. That should be enough for now. And our oil is not, yeah, there we go. It's over there, huh? All right. So we could run it down here and along the wall, or I could just run it through the middle. So running it through the middle might be the best idea. actually. Where's the, no boundary line anywhere, huh? Attorney, I saw somebody playing Life is Feudal. Had pretty bad Steam score. Like I really liked Banished, and you know, it's supposed to be like similar to Banished, right? But the Steam score was kind of scared me off. But I'll definitely take a look at that online game you were talking about. Might be fun to stream an online game. Several people have asked me. Like, I'm just not a multiplayer. But I mean, if it's free, you know, what's the harm, right? All right, let's see here. Yeah, somebody else recommended Stonehearth. I looked at it. It does look interesting. But that's a 3D game, right? I'm pretty sure that was what turned me off of Stonehearth. It looked like Minecraft, except or no, maybe it had the little people looked silly or something. I don't know what it was. But I own Banished. I've had Banished for a long time. I bought Banished. Like that was one of those games I bought like the day it came out. I watched the development super close and followed it all the way along that. Yeah, Lation, you're right about that. That's why I'm glad like Factorio and RimWorld both waited to do their early access release until they were really solid. And like, you know, they didn't go like the... I mean, it almost seems like they weren't really early access because they're so well polished by the time they were released on Steam. Attorney says that Bell.io is online Risk. Steep learning curve, but worth it. Keep pushing it as online Risk is not really a plus for me because I feel Risk is a kind of a simplistic board game. But I'll try not to be so negative about it. I'm sure you mean that as a compliment. But I tend to play games that are a little more complicated than Risk. Like Puerto Rico is a really fun game that I like. I'm not very good at it, but oh boy, I love that board game. Seven Wonders is a really fun game. Also not very good at it. I lose a lot. What's the fast-paced train-based card game that I like so much? Not Transport Fever. That's a computer game. Ticket to Ride. Like I like Ticket to Ride a lot. Settlers Catan, of course. A game called shit. What is it? Nobody wants to play it against me. Race for the Galaxy. Oh, Race for the Galaxy is fun. That was the game. We used to have a game night at work, and no, I don't want to do that. And the girl that so like I hosted it along with one of my coworkers, and Kristen, boy, she hated Race for the Galaxy. Wait, where did that come from? No, I don't want you. I want the cheap ones. There we go. I guess I have to do another one over here then. Ah, it's power supply. Who cares where they go? They don't have to be perfect. All right, attorney, I'll definitely check it out. Like I said, it's free, right? You know what I mean? So like, what's the harm? I've got nothing to lose. A little bit of time. I've got plenty of time right now. Although I do need to stop goofing around so much and start trying to be a grown adult, act responsibly. So I'm still trying to work on those. Oh, you know what I need is a better tool belt. That's for sure. Hey, thanks, attorney. Thanks for watching. Yeah, it definitely is. Well, that's why I start as early as I do, is so you Europeans can watch. It's really early in the day for me. It's only 4 o'clock in the afternoon for me, so I've still got my whole day ahead of me. But I know it's midnight or later over there. So thanks for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you on Thursday. We'll be doing more Factorio then, pretty sure. And I guess it is 4 o'clock, so it's pretty much going to be time for me to wrap up too. I want to build a couple of storage tanks here, and basically wow, what's that timer? Let's get our oil production started, and then we're gonna wrap this up for the day. All right, so you're gonna be coming in here, and then we'll put another one there. We'll put another one there. Should be good. All right, and then you'll come out here. So I leave them 2 spaces apart so I can put pumps in there later. Okay. There we go. Connect. And you are doing basic oil. I can never remember which side is for the oil and which side is for the water when you get to advanced oil processing. But I feel like I've got them on the right sides right now, but I can always change them later. It's not that big a deal. All right, so that is good. And if we go back over here, I'm going to need to hook up the power to these drills. There's that one, and there's that one. Great, oil is pumping. Oh, I guess I need more storage tanks, which means I need more iron plates. Or, yeah, iron plates, that's right. I always think that iron is the more advanced one and steel is the less advanced one. I guess that just goes to show how little I know. There we go. Great. Okay. Whoa, that is way more than I needed. That's also way more than I needed. I don't need that many of those. This will be plenty. All right. So we got... Did not really leave as much space down here as I might have wanted, but I feel like we can probably get all of our oil production in this area without too many headaches. If we do that one along that line, and this one along this line, and this one along this line, there we go. Oh, actually, we don't even need to do them like that, do we? Oh, yes, we do. That's right. Okay, let's stay focused here, Sean. You're going to go like this. Oh, I guess I can't do that because of the stupid power line. Try again. There we are. And then you're going to go over here. And that's too far. And put a storage tank and a storage tank. In line, though. There we go. In line. Thank you. Beautiful. Next up, these 2 storage tanks. One for you and one for you. And then down here, one for you and one for you. Great. Connect those. Connect those. grab our underground thingies. Go like that, like that. Actually, I don't quite want them to be there though. I'll put them like in the middle. I'll do the same down here. There, oh, nope. There. There, there. And so we'll have a connection right there. And then you should connect up right there. So that means you come out of here to there. Great. Beautiful. And you go from there to here. And there we go. Great. Okay. So these lines connect like that. And like, hey, come on, research. Get out of my face. I need those engines like that. And hey, look at that. Tool belt. I love you, tool belt. All right. And standard pipe. Oh, I got to remember to use that Q shortcut. Such a great shortcut. All right, look at that, oil production, beautiful. Okay guys, that is going to be it for today. Thank you everybody who's tuned in to the stream, everybody leaving comments, and even the people not leaving comments. You guys are all great. I hope you've all had fun. I definitely have had lots of fun. I love this game. I'm glad you guys like to watch me play it, and I hope you will come back and watch me play some more on Thursday. That is coming up in 46 hours. We'll be playing this again, most likely. I will put a reminder up tomorrow so you guys can see. And yeah, I guess that's going to be it. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you next time. Bye. That does not stop it from streaming, does it? There you go. This stuff.